Have you ever reached the final chapter of a story and wondered whether the hero will truly become the person they're meant to be? That's exactly what Ruin and Rising by Leigh Bardugo delivers. It's not just the thrilling conclusion to the Shadow and Bone trilogy. It's an emotional journey about courage, sacrifice, friendship, and discovering what real power actually means. The story follows Alina Starkov, who has already faced impossible challenges, but now everything she has fought for comes down to one final battle. The fate of Ravka hangs by a thread. Powerful enemies are closing in, and every choice she makes could change the future forever. What makes this book so special isn't only the action. Yes, you'll experience breathtaking battles, ancient magic, unexpected twists, and moments that will keep you on the edge of your seat. But beneath all of that is a deeply human story. It's about carrying responsibilities that no one should have to bear. It's about questioning whether power is worth the cost. And it's about finding hope even when everything seems lost. If you've listened to the first two books, this finale is incredibly rewarding. Every relationship, every mystery, and every challenge builds toward an ending that feels meaningful and unforgettable. Leigh Bardugo doesn't simply deliver another fantasy adventure. She creates a world that feels alive, filled with memorable characters you'll genuinely care about. And if you're someone who enjoys fantasy worlds like Harry Potter, The Hunger Games, or Six of Crows, this audiobook deserves a place on your listening list. The world building is immersive, the pacing is fast, and the emotional moments hit even harder when experienced through audio. Speaking of audio, this is one of those stories that truly shines as an audiobook. Hearing the characters speak, feeling the emotion in every conversation, and experiencing the intensity of each battle makes the entire journey feel cinematic. Whether you're driving, working out, commuting, or relaxing at home, the audiobook transforms every chapter into an adventure you can experience anywhere. One of the greatest strengths of Ruin and Rising is that it reminds us real heroes aren't perfect. They're people who continue moving forward despite fear, failure, and impossible odds. That's a message that stays with you long after the story ends. If you've been looking for a fantasy audiobook that's exciting, emotional, and impossible to pause, this is exactly the experience you've been waiting for. Don't miss the epic conclusion to one of modern fantasy's most beloved trilogies. Start listening to Ruin and Rising today, and discover why millions of fantasy readers around the world fell in love with Leigh Bardugo's unforgettable Grishaverse. Check out the link in the description and start your free audiobook trial today. It could be the beginning of your next favorite fantasy adventure.